Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I gotta start with this. Now that XRP is pumping once again, people are talking about the buyback once again. Well, Eleanor Tourette said this, "Is this guy for real? I attacked him because I said his ridiculous XRP buyback for $37,000 plus per token pitched to me 2 years ago was a publicity stunt. And my Fox Business colleagues and others on Twitter have attacked me. Well, that's news to me. God give me strength. Oh, Ellie, the most courageous thing you've done in your life was to send out that tweet. Frankly, you've made an entire career of it." That comes from Jimmy Valley. The crypto idiot says, "Oh, I can help yourself from a tweet about your ridiculous buyback, which Eleanor Tourette generously reported on 2 years ago. She has, of course, since mocked the idea, as have all credible community members, and blocked you. Hope that helps." Correct, he took advantage of the fact that I was very new to both crypto and XRP and didn't yet have the knowledge to see the pitch for what it really was, a publicity stunt. Now, even David Schwartz said, the buyback looks like a scam. And I see so many people defending the idea of this buyback. Me personally, I'm not handing my XRP over to anyone. I don't need anyone to custody my XRP either. In fact, if there was a buyback, I'd rather broker my own deal. I don't need Jimmy Valley to do it, but that's my personal opinion. Other people, they said this is absolutely going to happen, and they're 100% in. Listen, XRP community is an absolutely incredible space. We have so many narratives in this space, and I think that's what keeps a lot of people going. You know, the idea of XRP hitting 10K keeps a lot of people going. The idea that XRP is going to be utilized all around the world on a daily basis keeps people going. Whatever keeps you going, then stick with it. But I would never, ever allow someone else to custody my XRP. Why would the IMF pick Ripple? There are various signs, but here's a few. Brad Garlinghouse, presentation to the IMF on XRP network. Ripple is the only company monitors suspicious activity on the blockchain, and Ripple was selected to serve on the IMF advisory group. That alone solidifies the fact that XRP is going to be sitting at a very high price in the future. You know, I always tell you, I'm more focused on the utility behind XRP than anything else. I think that is what's going to drive the price of this cryptocurrency. Nigeria forced to roll out their CBDC as it battles to maintain monetary policy. Like I said, every single country is just looking for a reason to go live with the CBDC. And it's happening at a very fast pace now because Russia is also fast tracking right now as well. MasterCard to launch new open banking powered digital account opening experience. Now, what I like here is this. MasterCard, here's the problem. No matter what they come up with, on the back end, they still have to deal with SWIFT. That's why MasterCard is partnering up with Ripple. MasterCard is preparing to launch a new digital account opening experience for select U.S. debit and prepaid products. The Open Banking for Account Opening program will provide a set of open banking products as a core benefit to MasterCard consumer and small business debit issuers, as well as consumer prepaid issuers in the United States, according to the release. The move comes as Generation Z mobile banking adoption continues to rise, with a projected increase to 47.8 million by 2026. per the release. You know what's going on? Everybody's pushing away from traditional banking, pushing away from even traditional debit cards, pushing towards cash apps. MasterCard and Visa need to come up with a solution that keeps them relevant as time goes on. The problem is, like I said, the back end is still tied to SWIFT. The front end looks absolutely incredible. Even David Schwartz has talked about that in the past, and it's absolutely true. You can't have a good product without real-time payments. And again, that's another reason that I see XRP skyrocketing in price in the future. US innovates, China develops, EU regulated. We're in a crypto winter, but entering a regulatory spring. Everything is pushing towards regulations right now. And I keep seeing people all over X on a daily basis saying meme coins are going to be with us for years, not once regulations come. Anything that does not have a use case will be gone. I remind people of that because there's people that still like to chase the occasional meme coin. And there's nothing wrong with that. You could get very rich from a meme coin. But you gotta also understand that if regulations come overnight, all of your money could be wiped away. Expected and predicted a sooner recovery this cycle. It's just data and numbers backed by proper research. Impatience is only a lack of knowledge on the current macro environment. I think they meant macro environment of the crypto market. Dips are done. If you weren't ready before now, you were never ready. That comes from smoke. Bitcoin's current recovery is ahead of past recovery cycles. I keep seeing credible crypto saying the same thing. Blockchain backers saying the same thing. Everything is moving faster this cycle. And they're expecting for Bitcoin to top off sometime early summer. So if that was to happen, alt season would happen much sooner as well. Like I said, anything is possible in 2024. I know, brother, we gonna hodl this XRP till it reaches zero. For all I care, but every time it goes up, it just crashes so hard again. Somebody's got to explain why everything goes up except for XRP. It's the only coin that has this weird loss behavior. Why? Now, people will tell you it's Ripple dumping on the community. But I got to remind you of something. XRP pumps last, but it pumps the hardest. Don't ever forget that. XRP is going to take off when we all least expect it. And you better be holding when that happens. But you know, XRP has always been my ride or die. I will ride this cryptocurrency to zero before I sell it. Because I think that 99.9% chance we are going in the other direction. We are going to see very high numbers for XRP. At Digital Chamber, we'll continue to push back against the SEC's overreach of digital asset industry, as we did in our briefs supporting Ripple, Coinbase, and Binance. We call for the courts to limit the SEC overreach. Chamber of Digital Commerce, we're stepping in. We filed an amicus curiae brief in the SEC Gov vs. Kraken case. Our goal to end the SEC's attempt to regulate the digital asset industry without legislative authority. And that's what we need to happen. Somebody has to put Gary in his place because he's going way above and beyond his actual authority. And all he's doing is crushing crypto and holding back innovation. Then there's Elizabeth Warren. She wants to collaborate with the crypto industry. Take a listen to this.
I want to collaborate with the industry. What I don't understand is why the industry seems to be saying that the only way that they can survive is if there's plenty of space for the drug traffickers and the human traffickers, and the terrorists and the ransomware scammers and the consumer scammers and the rogue nations, North Korea, that is financing about half of its nuclear missile program with crypto, that all of that has to be left open.
I don't even know where she's getting this information from. But here's what I think she wants to do. She wants to control the crypto industry. She doesn't want to work with the crypto industry. In other words, remember when she wanted to look in our wallets and see how much crypto we're holding? It's so we can pay our fair share of taxes. Plus, she also wants to manipulate the crypto space as well. Listen, people are using cash to do all the things she's talking about. Sure, they might use a little bit of crypto, but for the most part, it's all done in cash. So maybe we should just get rid of the US dollar. Oh, that's right. That's exactly what they're trying to do as well. Push for a CBDC, a digital dollar. You know, this lady is absolutely out of touch with the rest of us. She's extremely rich and she don't care if we get rich or not. She wants us out of crypto. And you know, the bad thing about that is this. Crypto levels the playing field. Any one of us could come into this space, put in a little bit of money every single week and walk away a millionaire. It can easily happen inside of crypto. And I think the biggest problem is she doesn't like the idea of that happening. Then there's Johnny Deon. Good morning. 1 week down and 36 weeks to go. The single greatest crisis we face in this country today is a crisis of leadership in Washington, D.C. The Washington elites want us divided. He's absolutely right. They want to keep this country divided because if we all came together, we would get rid of this government, this corrupt government that's always trying to keep us down. While they fight for power and control, and the division is destroying us. The status quo is broken. Elizabeth Warren wants to keep the job. I want to go and do the job of representing regular people. I fought for regular people all my life, and that won't change once I get to the Senate. If you're willing to help, please go to johndeatonforsenate.com. You know, at least with Johnny Deon, we know exactly what we're going to get. Somebody who wants innovation to strive and grow here in the United States. He wants crypto to survive and move forward. This way, everybody gets a level playing field as well. But you know, with Elizabeth Warren, all I hear is how she's trying to become friendly to crypto now because Johnny Deaton's pro-crypto. So that's what she's actually saying when she wants to collaborate. She don't want to collaborate. She wants control. Don't ever forget that. And you know, we're crypto investors. I'm gonna vote for people that want to keep America strong. They want that innovation growing. They want crypto growing. They want to do something to clean up our major cities and control our border as well. That's what I'm voting for this time around. Now, this has to do with ISO, and I want to read just a quick portion of this because it puts into perspective what ISO actually is. I share ISO-related DLTs, not because I think ISO compliance will be what makes it valuable. This comes from Tokenizer. I share ISO-related DLTs because it's the baseline to operate at industry scale and to be taken seriously by global elites around the world. 99% of crypto knows about ISO, but not many realize that ISO isn't just the financial standards. In fact, they govern standards for everything. After all, their title is International Organization for Standardization, and they certainly live up to their name. Car seats, cameras, food safety, USB cords, country codes. Essentially, whatever ISO says and standardizes is mandated by law. And now we see crypto tied in there as well. And that's why I said we might not have gotten any value from ISO yet, but that value is definitely coming. And there's a reason that there's only a handful of cryptocurrencies that were chosen to be part of ISO. They're going to be involved in moving the world's money inside that new financial system. And it's not just XRP and XLM. It's XDC and HBAR, QNT, Casper, DAG, IOTA, Algo, Nexera. and LCX. I think there's a few others as well that will be part of ISO. But this is where you want to put your money if you want to get returns on your investment. I'm talking about massive returns over time. Because as ISO value starts to come, that's going to be the driver behind a lot of these cryptocurrencies moving ahead. And we're going to see gradual upward movement. And that's also what I'm waiting to happen. Federal Reserve Bank of New York President John Williams said the U.S. central bank still has a ways to go in its battle over inflation, and reiterated that the Fed will likely cut interest rates later this year. Let's hope that happens. Maybe the economy can start to turn around. But you know, inflation, where we are right now, not only are we seeing the prices rise on things, but things are shrinking down at the same time. And that's why people are working 2 and 3 jobs just to make ends meet. But you know, it's also the same reason I'm always investing in crypto, because that's how we break away from this system. You know, I talk to people outside of crypto all the time and I say, listen, what do you have to lose? Throw a little bit of money into crypto. You might get massive returns if you invest in the right way. But you know, they just don't see it. They're not seeing what we see because we are crypto investors. That vision that got us into XRP, it's still alive and well today. And then you see it all over X. It's the same reason you see the buyback talked about once again. Every time the price of XRP goes up a little bit, that's it. The Fed's buying back XRP. But you know, we are about to enter a very exciting time in crypto, and it's going to be a time I cannot wait to share with all of you. And, you know, all we have to do right now is stay patient, stay positive, so we could all get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.